Imagine waking up one morning, only to discover that millions of dollars have disappeared from a country's central bank. No guns, no explosions, no robbers walking through the front door, just a few computers, and one of the most sophisticated cyber attacks in history. This isn't a Hollywood movie, it's a true story. In 2016, hackers launched a carefully planned attack on the Bangladesh Bank, shaking the global financial system and exposing serious weaknesses in modern banking security. At the time, Bangladesh Bank held billions of dollars in foreign reserves, much of it stored at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. International banks relied on a secure messaging network called SWIFT to transfer money safely around the world. For years, SWIFT was considered one of the most secure financial systems ever built. But the hackers found a way in. They didn't break down doors or crack open vaults. Instead, they quietly infiltrated the bank's computer network, spending months studying its systems, learning employee routines, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Then, on the night of February 4th, 2016, while the bank was closed, the attacker sent dozens of fake payment orders through the SWIFT network. Everything looked legitimate. The requests appeared to come directly from Bangladesh Bank itself. Their goal was breathtaking: to steal nearly $1 billion without anyone noticing. At first, the plan seemed to be working. Money began moving through international banking channels toward accounts in the Philippines and Sri Lanka. But then, one small mistake changed everything. A spelling error in one of the payment instructions raised suspicion among bank officials. That tiny error triggered further checks, leading investigators to uncover one of the largest cyber bank heists the world had ever seen. Although most of the transfers were stopped in time, the hackers still managed to steal $81 million. To this day, much of that money has never been recovered. But the biggest mystery remains. Who was behind the attack? And how did they almost pull off one of the greatest bank robberies in history without ever stepping inside a bank? The hackers had successfully bypassed one of the world's most trusted financial systems. But one question remained. How did they get inside the bank's network in the first place? Investigators soon discovered that this wasn't a random attack. It had been planned for months. The attackers had infected the bank's computers with malicious software, giving them secret access to the internal network. They carefully observed employee activities, collected sensitive information, and waited for the perfect opportunity. Then, when the bank closed for the weekend, they launched their operation. The timing was no accident. With fewer employees on duty, the banks closed in several countries. The hackers knew it would take longer for anyone to notice the fraudulent transactions. They sent 35 fake payment requests through the SWIFT system. Together, those requests were worth nearly $1 billion. If every transfer had gone through, this would have become the largest bank robbery in human history. Fortunately, several transactions were blocked before they could be completed. But 5 transfers, worth $81 million, successfully reached bank accounts in the Philippines. From there, the money was quickly moved through casinos and other financial channels, making it extremely difficult to trace. As investigators raced against time, another mystery began to unfold. Who had the skills, resources, and patience to execute such a sophisticated cyber attack? Many experts suspected that this was not the work of ordinary criminals, but of a highly organized hacking group with years of experience. In the next part, we'll uncover the prime suspects and explore the evidence that shocked the cybersecurity world. As investigators dug deeper into the case, one name kept appearing in intelligence reports: the Lazarus Group, a mysterious hacking organization believed by many cybersecurity experts to be linked to North Korea. This wasn't an ordinary group of cyber criminals. For years, Lazarus had been accused of carrying out some of the world's most sophisticated cyber attacks, from stealing millions of dollars to attacking governments, businesses, and financial institutions across the world. Proving their involvement was far from just fury. Cyber criminals leave very few traces behind. They hide their identities behind fake servers, encrypted networks, and slight vastness identities. Still, investigators found similarities between the malware used in the Bangladesh Bank attack and tools that had been seen in previous operations linked to the Lazarus group. The evidence was compelling, but not everyone agreed. Some experts argued that the attackers could have copied these techniques to mislead investigators. The true identities of everyone involved remain a mystery. What is certain, however, is that this attack changed the world forever.
With a length of
banks across the money had left Bangladesh, but the story was far from over. The $81 million that reached the Philippines didn't stay in one place for long. Within hours, it was transferred through multiple bank accounts, exchanged into local currency, and moved through casinos. At the time, casinos in the Philippines were not covered by the country's anti-money laundering laws. That loophole made it much easier to hide the money's trail. Investigators from Bangladesh, the United States, and the Philippines launched a massive international investigation. They followed bank records, security footage, and financial transactions. But every new clue seemed to lead to another dead end. Some of the stolen money was eventually recovered. However, the majority of it had already disappeared into a complex web of accounts and cash transactions. Years later, millions of dollars are still missing. The Bangladesh Bank Heist became more than just a robbery. It became a warning that in the digital age, criminals no longer need masks or weapons, a laptop, and internet connections, and the right skills can be more dangerous than an entire gang of armed robbers. The attack forced banks around the world to rethink how they protect billions of dollars every single day. But one final question still remains. Could something like this happen again? Or have banks truly learned from one of the greatest cyber heists in history? The Bangladesh Bank Heist was more than just a financial crime. It changed the way the world thinks about cybersecurity. Banks realized that even the strongest vaults and the most advanced security systems could be defeated, not by force, but by a single weakness in a computer network. After the attack, financial institutions across the world invested billions of dollars in cybersecurity. SWIFT introduced new security measures. Governments strengthened cybercrime investigations. And banks began monitoring every transaction more carefully than ever before. But one question still remains. Will these changes be enough? Because hackers never stop evolving. Every year, cyber criminals develop new techniques, discover new vulnerabilities, and target organizations with even more sophisticated attacks. The Bangladesh Bank Heist proved that the biggest threat to a bank isn't always someone standing outside with a weapon. Sometimes, it's someone sitting thousands of miles away, hidden behind a computer screen. Although some of the stolen money was recovered, millions of dollars have never been found. And despite years of investigations, many questions remain unanswered. Who planned the attack? Who benefited from the stolen money? And could the same thing happen again? Perhaps the biggest lesson from this case is simple. In today's digital world, trust is valuable, but cybersecurity is essential. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary and want more true stories about cybercrime, financial fraud, and history's biggest mysteries, subscribe to Beyond Borders, leave a like, and let us know in the comments which story you want us to cover next. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.